Keep reading.
So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed.
From all the diseases that we see. Why is it us that's afflicted with these things?
Number one,
young brothers walking down the street with canes. I ain't talking about from just being shot in the leg. You know, all that.
Everything, man. Every HIV, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, everything. From the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
Them other gods that we serve with wood and stone, we know the number one of them is money.
Yeah.
We know that it's made from the trees, but we as a people serve it. We got more. How do we spend more than anybody? We ain't got. Can't put two nickels together and come together and do nothing. You got people out here talking about buy black or look down on you. Why? What he gonna do to me? Try to help the brother man out. He gonna stick me? You know what I'm saying? Don't have nothing. Spend more than anybody.
Don't make a toothpick.
And you get something. What you gonna do? Instead of trying to hold on to a couple dollars, you don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. No, I'm gonna run out and buy this. What are our gods that we serve? Jewelry, rims, cars. Look at weaves. Don't even get it twisted. That this new weave that they stealing, they bringing this weave in from India. This weave is specifically cut off, and it's sacrificed to their gods. And now you gonna put that on your head.
And they send it to America, to the ghetto for the black woman.
And now that's the hottest commodity out there getting stole, the smash and grab.
Heard it sacrificed to Satan.
To a god. That's their god. And I heard this lady on the radio talking about, boy, I wanted to call in so bad, but I just had to throw my hands up. You want to say something? Yeah, I thought you. Okay.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations where the Lord shall lead thee.
There was a now I was astonished by our people. If you look at the episode of Cops, just when it come on, and they pull that brother over, the brother on the passenger side jumps out in a pair of chucks, and in one leap, the wall is this high. He leaps up there, and that Chuck Taylor is there, and he gone. I'm astonished. You got all you can. I mean, and woo, pow, out of there. And I'm looking at it like, that's astonishing. We know all the names of proverbs and the bywords that we've been called. They have new terms for us, so don't get it twisted. It's still they called us Canadians. That's secret code for restaurants. Who's got the table with the Canadians?
With the Canadians.
Yeah, that means that's the nigga table because they don't tip. Okay, they got plenty of terms out here for us that we not even hip to. They'll call it to you right in your face, and you standing there smiling.
Right back even.
Alright, we jump it down. Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
All right, let's talk about that stranger real quick. Everybody know who that stranger is? See, my point is, when I ask people this in teaching, I say, who's that stranger that is within thee? Somebody walking through the neighborhood? No, there's a stranger amongst us. That stranger is our brothers. We ain't gonna call Esau, he ain't the stranger. Ishmael is the stranger that come in. How is it that they got everything that we need? One-stop shopping, I call it. That store that burned down up there by you on Terry. You could could go there. Yeah, that's why it burned down.
That deal be open tomorrow.
You could go there, and to these people, you get home phone service, cell phone service, pagers, weaves, tennis shoes, liquor, food, t-shirts, jewelry. They got a mall in one building. We go cash checks. They become our bankers. We got to get our gas from them. They the one hit me to New Amsterdam. I went, need to get a bottle of pumpkin face. Hey, I got this New Amsterdam. You try. I'm like, no, man. He said, I guarantee you. Give me a pint.
Yeah, you went like that.
Ain't went back to bumpy face. But these are our people. These are our people, though. We gonna see these two people again. We gonna see our two brethren again. But the fact is, this is the stranger. How is it that they come in here? We can't go to the bank with a legitimate idea and say, I want a gas station. Or we all pool all our little change together and say, let's get us a gas station. But they everywhere. The new one up there on 367, my bank across the street financed that. They got the sign up proud. Financed by this. And then you go in there and they just keep popping up. But we can't get nothing. We can't even open up a car wash. Think about this. All of our own businesses that we have, what are they? They're still in the subservient type of positions. My father had a maintenance company as a janitor. He did good. Real good. But why can't we raise up and be better? Because we got that brass over our head. Keep reading.
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
How come there is no checking the cash, the newest one, in Chesterfield? How come there's no Missouri payday loan in Ladue? How come all of these things, how come there's no pawn shops? Now this is where these people live. All these people that own these stores that come down here and get high above us and we low, you go out there today, neighborhood, you see the Indians with the dot on their forehead strolling down the street. Has anybody ever seen a Chinese person that has a Chinaman show up to work?
They don't even eat the food.
Leave work? You don't never see them coming and going. You don't be riding down the street in the hood and look over and see one.
Nope.
But they automatically already there. When they close, they gone.
Yeah.
They don't matter.
You don't never see them. But go out there. Go out there. They got out on Manchester and I think Barrett Station Road. The Indians got their temple, like in Sri Lanka. I'm talking about stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of steeples with the little elephants, and I'm talking about an exact duplicate temple that it's not, handcrafted. They worship center. Stroll down the street. Me and my mom was out there. I went to pay for the gas. She said, boy, you don't pay for gas first, nigga. You pump it. And then you go pay for what you got.
Yeah, you won't get that off around her, bro. Don't be on the ground.
Exactly.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
We saw that if. Remember how we was talking about the if? Now he say because you didn't. He said if you do this, this is what you get. If you don't, this is what you don't get. He said no, now it's because you didn't do it. Keep reading.
Hold on. All right, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee, these curses, and they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So that's why we look at ourselves and say, not only do I not, my people don't. My people ain't, and my people won't. What is there to do? Just like when we was talking about earlier, there's nothing that we have that we can represent, that we can claim. A physical something. You can't put it on the Most High, can't put it on the Son, can't put it on the Holy Spirit, can't put it on us. We ain't got nothing anyway. But you still, for that sign, for what? These curses shall follow you for a sign and for a wonder and for thy seed forever. That's what we got.
Yeah. The identity marker.
The identity marker, and it's spiritual. Who gonna claim a curse? Oh, dog, I'm cursed. Give it these curses.
That's
Chris Rock want to be like him. They don't want the curses.
By him being rich and being black, they still wouldn't want to be black.
Because he can't escape it either. Go ahead.
Thousand information, not cutting everybody off. Up under Malachi, I put in information that was sent to me from NASA because I told them that they lied about the space flights, and they're going to hook us up where we can get Malachi.
In the conference call.
No. I take that as a joke, Elder. You know good well I ain't going nowhere.
They were talking about the moon landing, and I told them that they lied. So they started sending me that information in preparation for Brother Malachi.
Like I say, brother, you want
Brother Ozell. Not me, son. Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
Who want more than anybody? Keep reading.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. We know the picture too well. Brothers doing slavery, shadow slavery, and yokes of iron around their neck.
You never see the Jewish do itch with iron around their neck in their so-called captivity.
Never. No. When have they been in captivity?
Right. That's why I say this is the way we doing this as far as teaching. All you gotta do is ask the question. Just ask the question. Ask any one of them. Anyone. I got a good story I can tell y'all about running into one of them one morning.